Grant Keeler here, and a Kimo and a Grimes long neck tenor with a low G. Thank you for tuning in to Minato. We love your support. We want to keep sharing knowledge and information with you guys. Really, take it away, Kimo.
Aloha. So we're talking informally about this ukulele, and so we decided that we would share some thoughts, my thoughts, about this ukulele, because I had a 50% hand in designing it through a collaborative process with Steve Grimes. Please remember that name, Steve Grimes. And that's synonymous with quality ukuleles. Speaking of quality ukuleles, let's talk about this guy. You know, when this ukulele was completed and Steve sent it to me, the first time I played it, I thought, "Wow, this thing's a cannon," because it was loud, it was definite, and it was a powerful sound. And so I sent Steve an email, and I think what I did was say, "Steve, this ukulele is acting like a precocious teenager, always going at 105%, which is wonderful." But the first thing I would like to address with you, with this ukulele, I will call range. First of all, with regard to range, the scale is a little bit longer. And that, range-wise, permits me to play chords up here easier, and yet have acceptable sound because I'm up at the 12th fret already. So I have that range of movement. In addition to that, I really enjoy low G instruments, and one of the reasons why I enjoy low G instruments is range. On a high G instrument, it's tuned this way. Listen to that again. On a low G instrument, so you see this sound is one octave below that. So what that does right now is increase range by one whole octave, which is a lot. Because generally, the most you can get out of an ukulele productively is 2 octaves. So range-wise, and what the range allows me to do, for example, is play a song like this. And you hear the melody is here. Because of range, I can play that same melody up an octave here. Okay, so now with regard to adding color to the music, I can play that melody here, and I can play it here up an octave. Oh, and you know what? If I change keys, I can also play the melody here. So let me play for you this song, Love. And I'm going to change keys. Then I'm going to stay in that key but play the melody an octave higher. And remember, we're talking about range, and range has several things that apply, as opposed to us just trying to choose between one extreme or the other, or one limit to the other. Okay, so I'm going to play Love for you now, and I'll play through the whole song, and I want to tell you that I'm going to do it in 2 keys. And the first is I'm going to be around here with the melody. Second, I'm going to put the melody low, give it a different sound, and then I'm going to stay in that same key and play the same melody an octave above. And that way I cover the whole fretboard. Okay, here we go. it has to do with melody and adding color to your music instead of playing just the same thing the same way in the same space, the same musical space all the time. Let's do one other aspect of range that I think is extremely important to ukulele players. Why? Because it'll make your music sound a lot more beautiful. Thing number one. Thing number two is it's so easy to apply to your music. And what we're talking about basically is dynamics, what we call dynamics in music. And dynamics in music refers to loud and soft. Remember when I said at the beginning, this when I first played this uke, it sounded like a precocious teenager. Well, what that teenager had to do is to learn to play with couth. We needed to couth-ize the instrument, and here's how we did it. We made slight changes in dynamics. So let me show you now the effect that dynamics can have on your music. And you know what? It does not take hours and hours of practice. All you have to do is say, right hand, periodically, play softer, and it'll obey. Right hand, play loud. Listen, look at how easy this is. Right hand, play softer. Right hand, play louder. Right hand, go from loud to soft. If I were to take that and apply that to a song, here's what we can come up with. Range and dynamics. Steve Grimes. Range.
Awesome, Kimo Hase in the house. Mana'o ukulele.
Yo, mana'o.
Steve Grimes. We are very fortunate, and hopefully, guys, you enjoy this little insight into something that's real special. Aloha, Kimo.
Aloha.